Hey everybody, this is District 6 and welcome to the Spoils. Hi, I'm Fred,
I'm Alan.
and this is the Spoils where we spoil everything in movies, TV shows, pop culture, anything that needs to be spoiled, we'll be here for that. And what are we spoiling today, Alan?
Today we're spoiling the big DC TV crossover, the CW shows Crisis on Earth X.
Crisis on Earth X. X-rated.
If only.
We'll get to that.
Well, there were some.
Oh, you know, they got down. Okay, so it was a fortnight crossover between all the CW shows. You got one Supergirl,
Arrow,
Flash,
and Legends.
Legends, and Arrow. They're four big shows. They've been doing it almost every year since.
Yeah, every year. When the Flash premiered, they did a mini crossover
Yeah.
with Green Arrow, and then they introduced. The next year they did the Alien one.
Yeah, with the Dementors. Dementors? No.
Yeah, the Dementors from Harry Potter came through, and they wanted to steal the
They
souls of
demented
everybody.
the CW.
And spoils, they use their
Patronus.
Patronuses to defeat the
Oddly enough, the
Dementors.
Patronus was their penis. Yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
But no, on a serious note. Yeah, so they've been doing it, and it seems like they get better every year.
Yeah, they've been getting better. This one is certainly the best one out of the crossovers.
Yeah, so we'll just break them down. Normally what we do is just maybe do a go over, but might as well break them down show by show and just kind of go through it and talk about what we liked about each episode and whatnot. So,
Quick overview of the Crisis.
yeah, quick math.
Quick
2
maths.
plus 2 is 4.
Men's on hot. Excuse me, I'm still under the weather, so my voice might be almost an occasional cough.
Well, and before I forget, the terrible host, this is going to be Crisis on Earth X. It's the third
The third of the spoils.
of the spoilers.
We'll start numbering them on the videos
Yeah,
themselves. So after a while, we'll probably forget, but this is the third one.
Is it third
Part
one?
3.
Part 3.
Everything goes back. We talked about the first one.
Part
We
3,
found about the twists
and just like
and turns.
just like some of the movies, this came back to back. Because tonight we just so happens that everything's coming out. But all right, well, let's start with the first episode, which was I think Supergirl's, right?
Oh, Supergirl's, yeah, it was Supergirl's episode. But in reality, all of them didn't really follow like the previous one,
Yeah,
where
the
they kind
previous
of
one,
were
yeah,
like,
just
oh,
kinda-
this is centric on Green Arrow and Flash. This was all kind of like, it felt like one big movie.
Yeah. So all right, well, let's go with the first episode, and then in the first episode,
We see all the characters getting ready, RSVPing for the wedding
They got
of Bartholomew
yeah.
and
It
Iris.
starts with Harry Osborn and Barry Allen and Iris going like,
Mhm.
oh, we need people to RSVP, and then it goes into this cheesy like everybody's like, oh, did you
Everybody's fighting
yeah.
and going through
Did
battles
you
and stuff.
RSVP for the wedding, and everybody's in the middle of fights, and I'm like, it's kind of cheesy, but kind of cool. You get to see everybody kind of doing the thing, and you see the Arrow fighting some ninjas. You see Legends.
Legends through time. Supergirl's fighting the Dominator from the previous crossover. I felt like those little Easter egg.
Yeah, and then but Legends was doing like Robin Hood almost. What it seemed
Oh
like.
yeah, they were doing like a Robin Hood.
Yeah, it's in like Robin Hood-esque in their escapades. And then what else? That was it, right?
Yeah, that was it. And then the Flash is fighting King Shark and
No,
they
that's
beats
cool.
him
Yeah,
and
he's-
stuff.
yeah, he's fighting.
So most of the episode is about like the wedding getting started. Everybody's getting together.
Mhm.
We're giving each other advice and da da da.
And
All the girls are hanging out. They're getting ready.
Everybody's all
Oliver
sad.
and Barry are getting ready.
and they keep hinting. What is it? Iris talks to Felicity about getting married with Oliver Queen, seeing if they want to do that. Felicity Smoke.
No, I despise her so much. We'll get into that right now.
Too bad. But
Oh no.
oh, and then they get
She's bad.
they get the super cheesy Supergirl, like, oh, she breaks the nail machine and trying to like.
Oh
shave
yeah,
it.
she's like, oh, sorry.
Super
man.
strong cuticles.
She's like, I take my proteins or something.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, oh yeah, my God, that's funny.
And then from there we go.
So we go to the wedding and
Mhm.
the wedding's going on, and then you see all the characters there. You know, not a lot of legends show up just yet.
Yeah, not
It seems like they're somewhere through time, but you see Black Canary and Heat Waves
well,
together.
Right before the wedding, right before the wedding, sorry. Right before the wedding, they have their rehearsal dinner.
Oh, yeah, they had a rehearsal dinner, and Alex, I guess, just got through a breakup.
And she getting like sauce.
Yeah, real quick, I have only seen the previous seasons. I haven't been watching the current season. I kind of skipped them to watch the crossover, so I might not say certain things
well, I mean,
that are missing.
We're just really going to contain it.
Yeah,
But
it was very contained in itself.
Yeah, in itself. So what you missed was, I guess she was engaged.
Yeah, I think they explained it. Like she was engaged to.
And then they get something happens and they break up.
One of them wanted kids, the other one didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much the same thing. But then you got Supergirl too, who's
Supergirl heartbroken because Monel, he's an asshole.
No, because Monel comes back.
But he's already married, right?
He's already married, yeah. So
what a scumbag.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was gone or something.
Yeah. But so they're going through their own little drama. Everyone, it seems like each show has a little bit of their own drama. Like with Legends, it's between Professor Stein and Jax. Thank you. Didn't escape me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Barry and Iris. They're dealing with the wedding stuff. And then Supergirl, it's Supergirl and Alex are dealing with their heartbreaks and stuff. And then of course the same bullshit, isn't it? That's kind of made me have a hard time watching Arrow. Is Felicity and Oliver?
Oh come on, Felicity.
The great Felicity.
They're good. They're not that bad.
So right off the bat, let's go into the one thing I really hated about this episode was they're having a rehearsal dinner, and the way I was explaining it to some people, that one of my biggest things about it was I stopped watching Arrow after the 4th season.
Which you shouldn't.
I should. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna watch it. And the thing was, so pretty much my biggest gripe was with the Felicity thing. You know, everything's going great. Everyone's having a good time. Blah, blah. And then Oliver's like, "Hey man, like let's get married." And then she's like, "No, I don't want to get married." She caused a huge scene.
Oh yeah.
And the thing that bothered me right away was I was like, it reminded me of like a friend, a guy or girlfriend that you know, and they're stuck in a shitty relationship, and their boyfriend and their girlfriend are just pieces of shit. That's essentially what happened. Like I was having such a good time. Wait, real quick. I was having such a good time because I was like, man, I haven't watched the show in a while, all of them. It was for like almost a year, so I was like, man, it feels great to see all my favorite characters. I got to see all my friends again, and I'm like, hey Oliver, man, I really missed you, my dude. And fucking Felicity comes up, and then she does it again, and then you're like, now I know why I don't hang out with you, because of her.
No, but they're not in a bad relationship. It's just
it's because I feel every time I come back to those two characters, I just want to like go to the writers and be like, hey guys, stop, please. Like I maybe they got the writers from Supernatural to just kind of like reiterate the bullshit between them again. Like, come on, Sam, we're gonna save your life, Sam, and Team Sam Winchester and all that stuff. Yeah. It was just that reiteration. I'm like, I don't need this. That's something that doesn't really need to be included.
No, but you know what? I mean, it's an ongoing thing. Every show always has like some kind of relationship.
But it doesn't need to be so much. It's so fucking annoying.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. Some seasons it's way more annoying than others. Believe that.
Yeah.
But all right, so they're gonna get married or whatever, and then they get mad. But still, I'm gonna go back to Supergirl's sister and
Alex and
Black
and White Canary.
Black Canary, White Canary.
Yeah,
getting sauced up, dude. You know what? I didn't expect it.
I expected it.
No, I didn't expect they were going to show it to me. I expected that was going to happen. But what I didn't expect was Alex was going to wake up in bed right next to White Canary and just like, hey, what's up, girl? And then she tries to sneak away for that one night stand thing. Falls on the floor.
White Canary,
yeah, and then White Canary's like, yo, how's your ass?
Yeah, it was pretty. And the thing is, you know what? It was a good subplot because like it kind of showed like how Alex felt about the situation. Yeah. Like that kind of subplot, I don't mind. The subplot with Jackson Stein and the subplot between Iris and Barry, like those make sense. Yeah. It's just don't reiterate a bullshit subplot that your own show brings up all the time.
What I have a feeling is maybe because of that they wanted to do in the crossover, get rid of it, and then just be done with that.
Don't get rid of it in like one of the most anticipated television crossovers, though.
You gotta get rid of it sometime.
Oh, you could have got rid of it when it was over. Well, they technically did get rid of it at the end of it.
Yeah.
So
we'll get to that.
So then, obviously, the Nazis come in.
Well, they do that whole thing, and they get into the wedding. Barry Allen gets Supergirl to sing for him because of that musical crossover they had.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so then she sings for him, and then the Nazis show up, dude, and it's like fucking Third Reich and shit.
That was dope. I liked seeing the
it was
Nazis
cool.
and stuff.
And then so they
Not
come in,
fighting
and
each other.
at this point, you don't know who they are supposedly. I mean, if you've seen the leaks and you saw the stuff,
I mean, it doesn't even matter. Just you look at them and you go, "Hey,
that's who it is.
That's Supergirl. That's evil Supergirl. Evil Arrow."
So then you see evil Ollie come in, and then evil Supergirl come in, and Oliver's the Fuhrer at that point.
Yeah, he's the Fuhrer. He's the Fuhrer, and then Supergirl is like the general second in command. Mm-hmm. They're together.
Yeah.
Which I knew that was gonna happen too.
Married. Oh, really?
Yeah, I knew it because I was like, they're gonna go with Reverse Flash is gonna be like a crazy guy.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna both be together. It reminded me very much of like the Crime Syndicate where. Mm-hmm. Forever Evil Superwoman was with Ultraman because of the whole power thing. Mm-hmm. So I was like, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. And then we go right into they have a big fight. They're able to deter them from doing whatever they were going to do at the time.
Yeah.
Because at that point, supposedly you're not supposed to know what.
And nobody knows what the plan is. They're like, why did they visit? Yeah. And then everyone has their own theory. They're like, they could have done this, or why did they attack the military? Why did they do that? Yeah. They attacked you in a certain time. Oh, real quick during the wedding. What about that little Easter egg of a future offspring?
You know what?
Of the Flash.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what it is, right? Is it?
Yeah, I think it's Dawn.
Oh.
Dawn Allen. Because they have twins, and it's like Dawn and Dawn. But yeah, at first I was like, she's like, oh my god, I'm so excited to be here. And then she's like grabbing him, and I'm like, whoa, home wrecking already?
Oh,
I was like, is this a subplot? Is she gonna try and sleep with him during the whole crossover?
She's like, you're not supposed to see the bride tonight. You can see me.
Oh my god, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I was like, damn, dude, Bartholomew, dude. As soon as that ring was on him, the ladies are like, no, I need it. I need that Speed Force.
He's like, don't even worry about it on the Flash real quick.
He's like, let's do this real quick in the closet, but then after a while, it's kind of like,
something's up. Yeah.
She's too excited.
Yeah, she's
too excited to cheat or have to cheat.
Cheat now.
I was like, damn. And then I figured, I was like, oh, it's probably like a future offspring, because she kind of goes, it's so great to be in this time to see you, and you're like,
there's those little little hints of something. And then
that was really cool.
Yeah, so then the evil crime syndicate of the Nazis take off, and then they go to steal a red jewel or whatever.
It was like a prism or something.
Something like that. And then you get a Harrison Wells. Dude, okay.
Eobard Thawne, Harrison Wells?
Eobard Thawne, Harrison Wells. And not just another one, but the one from the first season.
Yeah, and I like it. I love how this Reverse Flash just keeps coming up. Keeps coming into different groups. Because I thought it was going to be like their Harry Wells or whatever. But they're like, nope, this is Eobard Thawne back at it again. And I was like, yes. Eobard Thawne, Reverse Flash, favorite character out of the whole Arrowverse. This guy just doesn't stop, can't stop, won't stop. I love it.
He's bad boy.
Yeah, he's definitely bad boy, baby.
Yeah, dude, and then so you come to find out as the thing goes on that they needed to get Supergirl's heart and put it into evil Supergirl because
she flew too close to the sun, which I was like, what?
I guess it's more like she absorbed too much radiation or something like that.
Maybe, but I mean, there's different stories where, like, Superman lives in the sun for 500,000 years, and there's like All-Star Superman.
Yeah, he comes back Golden Superman or whatever.
Yeah, Golden Superman. There's All-Star Superman where he was too close, got too much radiation, and he was dying because of the radiation or whatever. Like, he got super strong, but then he's gonna die from it.
Yeah,
which maybe they were going for the All-Star Superman.
Maybe that's what they were going.
Maybe they were giving a little nod to
Grant Morrison. They were pretty much like she was gonna blow up or something. So.
Yeah, was he gonna? I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah. But okay, so then they feel that, and you come to realize that that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, that's the whole basic plot of the story.
While Eobard Thawne though, is like, hey, you know, if this doesn't work out and Supergirl's gonna die, you need to be the Fuhrer and you need to take over because. In Earth X, Eobard Thawne goes over there and gives them the information so they can make the bomb.
Yeah.
So the Nazis drop the bomb and then they take over everything. And so he basically went over there and ruined all that stuff, and that's how he made Earth X. He wanted to continue on. Like his thing was just to mess everything up. I think he wanted to go to.
Yeah, he just seems to be like an agent of chaos. Like he just wants to ruin everything.
Yeah.
And then he probably knew too. He's like, I'm gonna mess up Barry's life. Watch. And then I'm pretty sure he planned it where he's like, let's attack on their wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
That's Eobard. That's my boy. That's my boy. Thawne. He don't fuck around.
He's a hater and a lover all at the same time.
Oh man, no, it's because they hate him because they ain't him. That's the thing.
They hate him because they ain't him.
Exactly.
Most definitely.
It's just my boy Thawne, man. My boy Thawne. I love him to death. I want a Funko Pop with the mask though and the SS.
Oh.
Because I have the regular one released. So I hope they have it.
After that, let's see where were we at. After that, they try to go capture them. They're gonna capture the jewel. Then they end up getting captured, and then they get sent to Earth X.
Yeah, they get sent to Earth X.
Yeah. And Felicity.
Yeah, Felicity and Iris. They're stuck in Star Labs, and all the Nazis have infiltrated it.
Yeah.
So they're kind of doing a little bit of like a Home Alone thing.
And the rest of the heroes, like the Earth 2 Harrison Wells, Vibe,
yeah.
Cisco.
Cisco got knocked out, so he was knocked out for like I think 2 episodes.
Something like that. And a couple other people got put into their
into the anti-metahuman pods.
Yeah, little pods that they have in there. And so then the girls are like, "Hey, it's up to us to save Supergirl." And I'm like,
"Oh yeah!" So they're performing the surgery at Star Labs. They're gonna have lamps. The whole prism thing was to create the red sun radiation. So they cook her enough so they can cut through and get her heart out, and then they can do it to Overgrow.
And the other reason that I'm telling you that when I say they were gonna help, I expected them to go help by getting like Cisco out, who has some kind of abilities getting in. I'm not saying they can't do it, but in all honesty, do you think you're gonna beat Oliver? You're gonna beat Eobard Thawne, you know, or any of those other Nazi guys with guns? Like, you really think you're gonna get far with those guys? I mean, come on. That's why I was like, you know, they could have done it better where they shut down the power, or they were screwing around, like Home Alone style, where they're like, well, we can't get them. Where are they hiding? Well, I'll figure it out. Kind of thing. But with them like actually physically coming out and doing stuff, I'm like, it's not that it's not cool that you guys are doing that, or it's not that you can't do that. It's just these guys are supposed to be OP and you guys are not. I mean, they should have killed them. Like, before Eobard Thawne would have killed everybody. Here he didn't kill them. I don't know why. I mean, obviously you can't kill them, but I'm just saying, like, it didn't seem like he hurt them too much or anything. I thought he would have messed them up a little bit or something. The only time is when he vibrates his hand and he threatens Felicity, if you don't give me the access code, I'm going to stab you right through the chest with it. Because, you know, I do that and, you know, vibrate, blend her to the chest.
I want to see that, like, fully gory. Just, like, I actually want to see it. But anyways. So, yeah, so then you get to meet a couple new characters on Earth X, you know, like...
the Ray.
The Ray, Russell Tovey.
What about, okay, so I had heard that the Ray was going to be gay, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect...
Citizen Cold
to be gay too.
And, when like they escaped and they were kind of like, oh hey, like he took long enough, and I was like, oh, they're betting each other.
Yeah.
Right away, I was like,
I didn't see that. No, not that I didn't like it. I thought it was cool.
I thought it was awesome. I like how very open the Arrowverse is, and it's really cool. It's really enjoyable. Yeah. It makes it seem everything just fun. Like, it's like, hey man, it doesn't matter. We're all here. Each other.
Yeah, no, that's what I was like. It's cool. They're making out, whatever, dude. Cool by me. I just.
And they're both gay in real life, so they might just love that. Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, okay. Well, that makes it a lot easier to do.
They must have been just having a ball of time. They're like, hey, one more cut.
We're gonna do that one more time. We're not rolling anymore, guys. We're just really, really into this. But
what's his name? It was the producer of all the shows. His name. Berlanti. One more time, please.
Yes. We got this.
We got this.
But yeah, no, I mean, it was really good. I enjoyed it. The only thing
I liked that Citizen Cole had the old school Silver Agey style of the goggles with the little slits. I was like, oh my god, I need this. This is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, those are bad. The only thing I gotta say is like everything was cool up until the CG part.
I was about to say that.
Red Tornado was dope, right?
Red Tornado looked way better than the one they did on Supergirl.
I just didn't like that it was so much CG.
Yeah, it was too much.
It was too long. What they should have done is cut back to Barry Allen and the Ray more normal, because they did it at one point when they get knocked down.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden they run back up in CG again. I'm like, it's just too much. It's just too much.
Yeah, and I mean,
and I know they do CG. It looked good. Like some of the CG looked good for TV.
Standard. Like it was good for TV.
That's what I'm saying. It's good
like,
for TV.
Like if only they had the budget of like Doctor Who or Game of Thrones, where it looks almost like film-esque. Especially Doctor Who in recent times, it's been very cinematic. Where you're like, dear Lord, where does this budget come from? But yeah, the CG could have been better, but obviously, they had so many characters and actors. You get all the legends, you get all the Arrow team.
Oh, and the Atom, when he grows his hand big and he slaps him on the wall,
that was cool and silly at the same time. Because it looked like a balloon.
Yeah.
Went like that.
True, but still, it was kind of cool to see him.
It reminded me, did you ever see Full House, where there was an episode, I can't remember, I think it was one of the daughters. I remember, I guess she was having nightmares about feet or some shit.
No.
And I remember there's a part where like a foot grows really big in the house. I think she's insecure about her feet. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But it gets super big and then it's just like fills the house.
No.
It was so fucking weird, and that's exactly what I thought of. I was just like, oh my god, flashback to Full House. This is terrifying. Because that scene tripped me out as a kid. I was like, but yeah.
But yeah, so. Where else? Okay, so yeah, the CG was.
Yeah, but I mean, it's you gotta forgive it. It's already a big, crossover.
But what I'm trying to say is like everywhere else the CG was done was quick, so it was never that bad. Really fast. It was just over here with the Red Tornado fight through the air, and then go ahead.
You know, it was really bad. It was the first fight between, evil Green Arrow, Overgirl, and Reverse Flash.
Mm-hmm.
The doppelgangers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're fighting, and then they're like, she gets shot with a kryptonite arrow. Overgirl. They're like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, it fucking hurts. Oh shit, I've never felt this before. And they're like, oh, get a distraction. And she heat visions a building, projection building. So the Flash and Supergirl are like, let's go. Jesus so they're all trying to do their own thing. They're all Supergirl has super strength, so she's gonna fix it.
And then the Arrow is Batman.
Oh, it just looks so silly. That looked like a PS2 graphic.
Oh,
when he was swinging, it just looked so unnatural.
It was jarring. It was
super cheesy.
And the thing is, like I say, when the CG for TV, if it's not like you said, movie quality, I think you should do it kind of quick, get in and out.
I mean, and they could have just done something with Ollie where he's like on the ground,
like when he
shoots an arrow, and then Flash is like, let me run and do everything real fast. When he's like, it looked like he was like this, like, oh, I'm the Arrow, the city needs me, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone's going like this all quick, and you're like, cool, it makes sense.
I know, it was a little weird. But, I mean, yeah, it's kind of...
for me, that was the cheesiest part.
It's some cheesiness, but overall, I mean, it's still good. And then, so then they escape Earth X, and then they come back to Earth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then Wynn.
Oh yeah, Wynn being the
Wynn
general.
Wynn is like a super Thunderbolt Ross-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's just like, oh, I need to kill the Hulk. I mean, we gotta kill the portal and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, like the episodes overall were really good. The whole Nazi thing was good. Okay. I'm gonna hit the saddest note of this.
So the subplots real quick. So, Alex and Supergirl, they deal with their heartbreak and they finally get over it. And they go, hey, now we have friends and family and stuff. And then Barry and Iris are finally like, we love each other. We're gonna stick together and we're gonna do this till the end. Felicity's still a bitch. And then the best subplot, which is the most heartbreaking. Oh my goodness.
Because it's been going on through since you haven't watched the Legends. I'm just mentioning it.
I kind of assumed that like he was retiring.
It's been going on that he's been trying to separate themselves, only because in the series, his daughter has a grandkid, and it seems like Stein really wants to hang out with the grandkid and be part of that family and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's like, I want to tell them the stories.
Yeah, so Jax was like, no, but this was before in the other Legends. So Jax and him have been trying to kind of figure out how way to get separate Firestorm without them having the
But Jax still have be a legend, still have powers and stuff like that.
No. At first it was just to separate them because he was like, hey, I just want you to go, and so they were trying to figure out how to separate them. But in this crossover, they found out how to do it. They're like, take this, both of you are separated. We're going to trick your body to thinking that you guys are always permanently together, which means no powers, no nothing. Your body just stays full. And so Jax kind of gets upset a little bit when Stein's happy. Because Stein thinks, oh, Jax is upset because he's going to lose his superpowers.
Yeah.
And then, when in reality, when Jax says it, it's like, no, man, you're like my dad. You know, you're like the male mentor figure that I've never had. Like, you know, you give me all this information, you're teaching me stuff. I mean, like, I'm learning a lot from you. It's going to suck when we're not together, when we don't have a mental link. We have this special connection. He's like, I don't really care about the powers. Because Stein comes out with you, like, here you go, dude, I got a vial of some spider juice.
He's going to make you like Spider-Man without all the cool stuff. You could just...
Yeah, he goes, yeah.
It's like adhesive skin.
He's like, wait a minute, I'm going to be Spider-Man, so does that mean, like, I get the spider sense and I jump in? He goes, no, on the real, you can stick to things really, really good. Super good. And he's like, what? That's kind of lame. But yeah, that's what he tells him, like, hey, no, man, I want to, you know, that there's something that we have, and now we're not going to have it. And he's like, I don't know. And so Stein's like, all right, well, let's go do what we got to do, and then we'll figure it out.
So it leads to when they're on Earth X, they're separated and stuff, and they're trying to get back to Earth 1. So the thing is, they're locked up with a bunch of Nazis, and they're trying to escape, and then Stein has to hit a button or something, right?
Yeah, he hits a pull lever.
He hits a pull lever, and then
Jack says, "Oh,
I'll do it.
I'll wire it. No, because he had to break into something and like jump it or something with some wires. He's like, I'll do the wiring, and then Stein's like, well, I'll go pull the lever and we'll separate and we'll be good. So Jax goes to do the hot wiring of some wires or something like that, and as Stein's running, he gets shot once and he hits the ground. And I thought he was dead in that moment. He hit the ground, and then all of a sudden he gets up, and he's like, "No, I gotta pull the lever so my friends can go." And then he gets shot like 2 more times.
A couple times, and
then he pulls the lever, and he's like a hero, and he's dying, and
they become Firestorm because
because they're like, "Hey, we need to get him out of here, but we can't pull him because he'll die. He's dying." Yeah. So they're like, "No, let's become Firestorm, and we can save him." So they become Firestorm. They go to Gideon. I thought they were gonna save him.
I thought they were going to save him as well. I thought they were going to be like, Gideon's like, oh yeah, dude, I'm sure I got it. But then unfortunately, Jax was affected by it when they got separated because they were together, so now he's feeling the same thing, and now Jax is essentially a life support for Professor Stein. So they're deciding, like, what can we do? Like, we can't separate them because, I mean, they're separate, but they separate them with a vial.
Yeah. Well, because they tell them, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. Eventually, Jax isn't going to be strong enough to support Stein. They're both going to die.
Yeah, so it's either
one or
both.
And Jax is like, no, man, I ain't doing this. And then they get into this really heartfelt, like, conversation of like, hey, Jax, you know, when you said, you know, I was like your father, you're like my son. He goes, you're like the son that I've never had, that I wanted, you know? It's like, you're special to me. He goes, but as your dad, as a dad figure, as a father person, he goes, you gotta let me do this, because no dad wants their kid to die because of them. And so he gets sad, gives him the vial, he drinks it, and then essentially they separate, and Stein dies right there on the table. And that was like, oh man, that shit.
It was crushing. It was heartbreaking.
It's right up there with Barry Allen's mom when he has to go see.
The end of the first season, he's like, stop.
Yeah, he stops himself and he goes and he's like, Mom, you know, look at me, I'm growing up, I'm okay, everything's okay. And then she's, yeah, it's right up there with that. I mean, it was sad, and I'm like.
And then my boyfriend kills her.
Let's talk about that. That's loud pop probably right now. I clip the mic, but yeah, it's I don't know, man. It was tough. I was really hoping they were gonna give him the Captain Cold thing, where they pick him up somewhere else in time, and then shove him back in time in the timeline.
Whose time?
Oh no. You know what? I forget it. That's wrong. That was because of the crossover when they pulled him through time with the evil guys in Legends last year. Remember how they pull him out? They pull out Captain Cold from a different timeline and bring him in, and they have to return him.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
They returned him. Forget what I said. But no, I was just hoping that there was going to be something to it, or they could have done something, or I don't know, an aberration. I don't know, something to at least maybe him not be Firestorm anymore, but still have him alive.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna figure something out with Jax, where they're gonna connect him, because I know in the comics he has different partners. Like I know for the first time it's excuse me, it's him with Stein, and then later on it's somebody else, and then I think they come back and forth.
Some people I've been hearing some rumors, and they think, what about Ronnie, little Ronnie, the grandkid?
The grandkid?
Yeah, time travel legends. He comes from the future.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
And that way they have that connection of the grandpa and the things, and maybe another young guy to be with Jax, like a young age, I mean,
that'd be pretty cool. Well, because I think that the next time around, when he has another person with him, it's like they're both around the same age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it could be whatever, but still, it's just that was heartbreaking. And I really liked him as the actor on there. I really did.
Victor Garber, he was really good.
He was really, and I really liked him because he was essentially like a father figure to everybody. The way he acted and did his stuff, I really enjoyed him. I mean, I don't know why they had to kill him off, but I guess.
Maybe because he's getting old in real life and he's deciding he wants to do something else, or maybe it's just a little too much movement or something.
I don't know. Maybe
because they're moving around when they go through time, so there's probably a lot of movement on the set. So maybe he's like, you know what, I need to go. Who knows?
Who knows? But he will be missed, as well. We'll say.
Oh yeah, he's Professor Stein.
Yeah, Professor Stein, man.
Huh. But
hopefully, maybe they bring him in flashbacks or things like that. Like I like to see him on the show.
I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure.
It'd be cool,
But yeah, so after that heartbreaking moment, they all get together.
They all get back together on Earth, and they're all gonna go fight.
Yeah, they have this massive battle against the Nazis. You get all the heroes. You get like 20 some odd heroes, Supergirl, everybody. All the teams show up, and they all have this big battle between the Dark Arrow, Overgirl, and Reverse Flash. That part was interesting with Flash and Reverse Flash.
Yeah, dude.
Like, he was kind of like, I'm gonna let you go. And I was kind of like,
why?
Okay, but why?
You know what? I think he finally came to the realization of, like, I can't not kill you.
Yeah, I can't not kill you. You're gonna come back no matter what.
One thing is, it's like Reverse Flash. Like, he goes, you can't. Not like you can't kill me, but he did the two sentences. He's like, you're not gonna kill me because you're the Flash, but also, you cannot kill me because I'll keep coming back. And then that's when he's like, you're right. He goes, just get out of here. Because it's almost essentially like, if we kill you or we lock you up or something, you're gonna come back.
I kind of wish he beat the crap out of him a little bit, like had a little more bam bam, and then just kind of knock him around the floor and be like.
I thought he was gonna kill him, and then Barry Allen was gonna go into that trial of the Flash.
Oh, that would have been pretty cool. But I think.
You know what? They might do that in the future. Maybe he's gonna wind up killing him for whatever reason.
Instead of snapping his neck or whatever.
But the one thing I like is the line that he goes. He's like, I wonder, because when he first tells him, he's like, oh, look, I came in the face that I know you'd like. I
loved it. It was very reminding of Doctor Who, with the Doctor and the Master. The Master, they both regenerate and stuff, so their faces change. But with the Master, it's like, oh yeah, it's me again, with this different face and different disguise. But this was more intimate, where it's like, oh, remember me? I chose to come back with this face.
Yeah, and then what I like is at the very end when he leaves, he goes, I wonder what face I'm going to come back to with next time.
That's going to be dope. You know, it's good for the character too, because they can change it, because if it
keeps the character evolving, keeps the character changing, keeps him relevant, like exciting. Not to say that, you know what? I actually enjoy the Harrison Wells and the Eobard Thawne. I like those both Reverse Flashes a lot. I didn't think I would, because after Harrison Wells Reverse Flash passes away or whatever, and you see Eobard Thawne, I was like, nah. When I saw him in Legends, I was like, yo, he's good.
I think, I mean, it's hard to choose. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
no, I'll tell you.
Harrison was so good in the first season.
Harrison Wells, I'm going to tell you, is probably still the dopest Reverse Flash, because the actor just kills it in everything he does.
Oh yeah, he's so good. But the other actor, the Eobard that you see in, Flashpoint, and then you see in Legends, he just has so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Like you can tell he's having a ball of the time.
Yes.
And like,
that's what
he's just so good.
Like, they're just, it's like the same.
It's like Doctor Who. It's like Doctor Who. Do you have your favorite Doctor? Yeah. Everyone, each one is different, but they're fun at the same time.
Yeah, no, because that's what I was gonna say. Like, it's almost like the same guy, but like, it's so tough to say. But like, one's serious and one's funny, but the one serious, they mesh so well.
They just mesh so well, and they make sense.
Yeah, and that's what I like that even though you have this Reverse Flash and that Reverse Flash, you enjoy both of them so much. Like, the Reverse Flash has been like the best character. And I know people are like, they don't want to bring him back. You know what? You keep bringing that.
Bring him back all you want. He's literally the DC TV Loki.
Yes.
He just keeps coming back. Please bring him back more.
Back. If anything, maybe you can have him come back and help the Flash one time. Well, he did with Flashpoint. Tell me what you want me to do.
Oh my God, that's the best moment in all of the Arrowverse. He's like, you know what I want you to do. He's like, but I need you to say it. And then he's like, I need you to kill my mom. With pleasure. I teared up. It was beautiful.
Island, bro.
Oh, not even that, dude. No, it was just
him,
gorgeous.
He just grabs him and he drags him like,
and then he's just like,
show you what's going down.
He's like, looks like I get to be the hero today, Flash, and boom, takes off like a badass.
It's so good. But like I said, I could see him come back in a different way, maybe helping Barry Allen here and there, help him, not help him, be like the Loki, Sometimes you help, sometimes you don't. But it's always under your agenda, though. So even though you might help, you're not really.
But it always been though, like him with the Legion of Doom and Legends. It was like he always had his agenda. This one, he probably had his agenda as well.
Oh no, he did.
And then in the first season, he's been very mastermind and very.
Oh, and I like when he comes back and he's in the wheelchair and then he gets.
Oh, he got up, yeah.
He's all like, I built this place with my hands. I was here for 15 years and I hated it. Yeah, dude, I was like, oh, so good.
Oh man, he's incredible.
Yeah, so good.
But and then finally, everybody's defeated a Supergirl or Overgirl. She didn't get the heart transplant.
Yeah, so she's gonna end up blowing up.
She's gonna blow up like a neuron, or something like that. So then our Supergirl takes her up into the space and throws her. So everyone lives.
Then the Green Arrow kills.
The Dark Arrow, straight arrow to the heart.
Which was crazy, because at first I didn't think he was going to do it. And I feel like the Dark Arrow didn't think he was going to do it either.
Yeah, I can tell he was kind of like, nah, he's too weak.
When he turns around and he's about to do it, Green Arrow just goes boom, right through the chest. He's like, oh, you must have not seen me in the first season. I tear people up.
Yep, he's like, did you not see the first and one of the best seasons of Arrow, season 2?
Yeah.
Did you not see it? Did you not see? Okay, that's why I'm dead.
Yeah, I torture people. Did I tell you that? I did that for fun.
He's like, oh man. He's like, you missed out, dude. He's like, I hope they have Netflix in the afterlife so you can catch up, dude.
And then I hope you get Netflix now. And then
you do, but it has ads.
Oh, so many. And you gotta pay that premium.
They're like, I got grandfathered in when I was alive.
No, you didn't.
Fuck, no, you didn't.
Everything's real expensive down here, and we're gonna throw out your net neutrality.
Oh man.
And then
they're like, you have to pay for a subscription. All right, you know what, dude? Just torture me. Fuck this.
This is torture.
They're like, no, this is torture. This is your home.
Oh no.
And that's how Fear Oliver lives his days in the afterlife.
Watching PBS.
PBS, watching old reruns.
Old reruns of
Sesame Street.
Yeah, everything free. So then, here we go. Okay. So after everything's settled, here's my one gripe. I get they're gonna get married. I expected them to have a small wedding with people around.
Oh my god, this is my next gripe.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. This is my
Oh
gripe.
my god. So after everything happens, they're like, hey, you know, we want to get married. You know, we want to make it official. So then Felicity.
No. Before that,
Yes, Green Arrow.
Hey, you think you can marry us?
He's like, I can't, but Diggle.
Diggle can't. Oh, well, because no, he's like, I gotta be within our my city limits.
Oh yeah, because he's like,
I'm a mayor,
we're not.
but I can't. We're not in there. So he's like, but Diggle can, and he's all, let me go get him. So he runs over, grabs him, brings him back, and then Diggle
gets him like this, like as Miller Flash. I'm gonna get married.
He's like, hold on, I gotta. No, and then he what I like is he pulls him in, and for a second he's like, yo man, I'm good. I didn't throw up or anything. And he just starts running. So that's funny. And then so they're like, yeah, we're gonna get married and this and that. And then all of a sudden, Felicity turns to Green Arrow and goes,
my god.
Will you marry me?
That was so dumb. Like that pissed me off so much more because like okay, they just went. Okay, so Barry and Irish just went through all this shit. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get married. They stayed so strong throughout the whole thing. They're like, it's alright, baby, I love you no matter what. We're gonna deal with this. We're gonna get through it. Hey man, is it cool if your homie marries us real quick?
Wait. Let me steal your thunder for a second time.
Yeah. Hey.
If it wasn't enough that I yelled in your
rehearsal dinner
and ruined that shit, I'm about to take this over right now. Hold on, Felicity out.
So hey, check this. I'm gonna stop you right there, but we want to get fucking married.
I'm gonna stop you right there, but let me take this award from you.
She's like, sorry, but our marriage is gonna be better because we're gonna fucking hijack yours. What a scumbag! See how
he's like, I'm gonna let you finish. But hold on.
I'm gonna let you finish, but guess what?
Yeah.
Fuck that. We're gonna get married. What a bitch.
But then,
like, why? Why couldn't they just get married? And then like after that, you know, they walk off and they're like, thanks, Dig. And then just real quick, right before it fades to black, she's like, you want to get married? Yeah.
And Diggle's
right there, and he's like, oh, you. And then credits. Perfect. I would be fine with it.
I guess, but no, that's not how it goes.
Oh no, of course, because it's all about fucking Felicity.
No, because
ruining every goddamn. I feel so bad for Oliver. Like, please let him get back with White Canary, or let him. I don't know.
Why did he get back with White Canary? You know, I thought
just because she was so badass.
I thought White Canary was a full-on lesbian.
No, she's fine. In season 2, she was with Oliver. They were dating.
No. I know she was at that point, but I felt that. To me, it seemed like when she came back, joined Legends and all that, I thought she made the transition to be like, oh, I'm a lesbian.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until she said it to her dad, and he's like, I like both.
Oh yeah, Detective Lance, aka Third Reich Lance.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then she goes, no, I'm bi, and I go, oh. Well, because I had assumed, because most of the time now, in Legends, she goes after women constantly.
Well, I mean, that might just be, you know.
Well, I haven't seen her go after a man.
Well, maybe she's just not in the mood.
Again? No, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I had assumed that she became a lesbian.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
No, well, I'm not saying that that's how it works. It doesn't. I just thought that maybe. Well, okay, because look, in Alex's case,
sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want a taco, do not a hot dog. Hey, it happens.
Sometimes you want the taco hot dog where you get a tortilla and you put the hot dog inside the tortilla.
That's called a threesome.
That's called a good time for White Canary. But no, because what I'm saying is, like I said, like in Supergirl, you know how Alex.
Yeah, but Alex stated that she was gay.
You know, I don't know, but at first she didn't. At first she was like,
no, no.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm cool. And then she came out as gay, and I thought, well, I guess White Canary could be. I mean, she did die and come back to life. I don't know. And then I'm just saying,
As it changes, we come back to life.
Superman was evil for a little bit when he came back to life.
Oh, maybe he was slightly gay. Maybe he was looking at Ezra Miller and Justice
League.
That's why he was looking like that.
He
was doing that thing because he was like,
damn boy, look at
how
you
you
dancing
doing?
while you run.
He's like, you got that enchantress dance.
But check out his chest hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is another thing. I'm not saying that my Superman can't be hairy.
He's hairy.
He's pretty hairy.
He's hairy.
Superman's hairy?
Yeah, even in the comics, he's been pretty hairy. Like, there's even times where they've drawn him where, like, it comes up to here.
And you don't want to talk to
him. And, then it comes up to, like, right here, and, like, the hair pops up.
Oh.
And I'm like, wow, okay.
Well, no, I'm not saying that it can. I just didn't. For some odd reason, I just thought it was gonna be smooth as a baby's ass.
He's Kryptonian. Is it alien, dude?
Right. What do you shave his chest with a mirror and his
The heat vision.
the heat vision? You just shave the chest real clean.
I still wonder how that works though.
Because
I'm
I'm like,
like-
blow a hole in his chest.
No, because like, is this heat vision a certain heatness?
Temperature?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because how did when he's lit on fire, his
Uh-huh.
hair's fine. So I'm like, is the heat vision has to be damn hot to be able to like cut your hair?
Well, it's probably whatever he wants to, because can't he just shoot like a small beam or a huge beam or whatever? Maybe he can concentrate the beam to be LASIK.
Maybe, I mean, because there was in the
What I'm-
Doomsday
what
Superman
I'm
movie,
saying- uh-huh.
the clone Superman spoils. He like heat visions his face and he goes into his head
Yeah.
to pull out the chip thing. So
Hang on,
maybe.
Here's my thing. Why is Superman working as a reporter when he could do laser hair removal for people?
Because he can't chose. He can't
saying.
choose. It's a good identity. But again, it was 1939. I don't think they had that yet. When they first created him.
Well, you know what? He would have pioneered a whole industry. Is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have been rich. He'd have been like, I don't need to be Superman. I'm filthy rich.
And maybe in the future they're gonna be like, hey, we're gonna do the new Rebirth 52, and this time Superman's not a journalist. That's old. It's backwards. It's not 1939. It's 2018, 2019.
Now
Whenever they do it.
Now he does laser hair removal and laser
Laser-
tattoo. Do your tattoo removal anytime.
Tattoo
you go
removal.
to- 2 easy steps, maybe 3. It depends.
Real quick, and then he's gonna get Kara. Oh, you know, future season that's actually gonna happen.
What?
In Supergirl.
Where's
He's
she?
just gonna put up because Superman. Because in Supergirl, the show, she's more the main character.
Well, obviously.
So I think Superman's just gonna get up. He's gonna put up the cape and be like, "Hey, it's time. It's time to open up a LASIK office."
I could also do a laser eye surgery. Just I look straight in your eyeballs, and then
And done. There it is.
you can now see 50% better.
And there's gonna be a whole episode for season 5 or 6 or whatever. Supergirl, they're gonna be like, "We need to fill our episode. We don't know what to do." LASIK.
LASIK.
We introduced him a couple seasons back. Fuck it, let's do this.
Bring him back.
Bring him back.
Continuity.
He comes back and then it's just like that perfect, what's his name, Tyler Hodgkin or whatever.
Yeah, man.
That perfect little face and stuff, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, bro, weren't you that Superman, the Man of Tomorrow?
And,
Not the Man of your eyes. Dude, I'm gonna fix him.
I'm gonna fix him. Come here,
Man
Joe.
of you get to see tomorrow. That's what it's gonna be."
Hey, come here, Joe Manganiello. I'm
Oh,
about to fix that one eye that you don't have.
Deathstroke is gonna be like, "Hey," when he's like, "They actually took it out." Oh,
Oh,
I don't do that. He's like,
I am not God. I am LASIK.
he's like, "Look, I know they call me the man. Like, what do you give the man? The man that has everything, but I don't have everything to fix that. I'm sorry."
I don't have another eyeball, my man.
He's like, "Look, no,
I got this glass eyeball.
you
go,
can have it. No, you know, I think I look cool with that bitch. I do.
There you go. But
I can remove
anyways-
the other eye if you want."
But anyways, we digressed on that one
Yeah.
real quick. But yeah, so then you have so you basically have that as an ending, and then it ends. And overall,
It was a great
it was a
crossover.
good crossover. And it's been getting better and better. Now, what I'm wondering is, they're gonna add Black Lightning this year, next year,
I believe so.
like in the beginning or somewhere in the mid-season.
Mhm.
So I wonder how the crossover is going to be like next year when they have that, and then so they're going to have Titans and they're going to have these other shows. You think they'll ever make them all crossover? Like one
I
big
heard they were
cluster of
supposed
crossover?
to.
I think it'd be cool. I mean, there's always possibilities for everything, but so overall, what did you think of the crossover?
It was great. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. The humor was good. I liked that. Obviously, the only bad part of it was Felicity. That's all I'm gonna really hate on. But out of 1 out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
I give it.
Got 2 Felicities down.
No, I will give it. What would you give it?
Well, out of 10, I'll probably give it like a 7, a solid 7, because I'm basing mine off of the old crossovers that they've done. think it's the best one to date. I like the storyline of the Nazis and everything like that. They had the Reverse Flash that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it all worked well. I can also understand that, you know what, there's a lot of characters. Not everybody's going to have, 20 or 30 minutes or all their time. Obviously,
but it was a good amount for everybody.
Yeah, no, it was a good amount for
everybody. Got to shine.
That's what I'm saying. It was the main three. You had Supergirl, Arrow, and Flash. And then everybody got sprinkled around. I think enough. So to me, it worked. And then, and you even got to see them on both sides. Where you saw White Canary's dad on the opposite side. They even showed that what's that one guy's name? James Olsen. What's his name? Defender or what was
I think it was Guardian.
Guardian. They even had the Guardian. Remember, he dies like in the beginning.
Oh, that's true. Captain America.
Captain America with the shield. And then
he's like, this used to mean something. He's like, yeah, it's a target. I was like, yo, hey, take it easy. I was like, as a proud American, you better put that shit.
Put it down.
But yeah, I'm gonna see Guardian, but I would give it 8 hearts that Overgirl needs out of 10.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I was trying to make a bit. Well, so I couldn't figure it out, so I'll let you say something.
I was like 8 hearts that Overgirl needs.
Out of 10. The reason I 2 points off is for Felicity and the occasional shitty graphics.
Felicity made it take 2 heart attacks. That's why I give it a 7. I think it's great. The CG was. It's not that the CG is bad. I get it. It's TV CG. It's not terrible. It's actually really good. Red Tornado looked great.
I'm not saying it's like it ruined the experience. I'm just saying like it's just.
But see, that's what I'm giving. That's what I'm saying. No, and I'm saying, and I get you. I just felt the CG ran too long sometimes. I think that's where the issue came in. But overall, good season, good stuff, and I can't wait till the next crossover.
Mm-hmm.
And then well, yeah, I guess I just can't wait till the next crossover because I mean there's a lot of possibilities. Now that like you said, Black Lightning, the Titan show is gonna be
the Ray show as well.
Oh yeah,
he's getting his own thing, and then it seems too that we might get Citizen Cold or Captain Cold back.
Yeah,
because he says he's gonna stay on that Earth. So there's gonna be loads of new possibilities in the future.
But well, I guess that's it. And
that closes it out for this spoils.
The spoils. We're gonna close the shop for the spoils.
Prices on X.
Thank you for listening and watching and being here with us. I'm Fred.
I'm Alan, and remember, like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. All the links are going to be down below. Mm-hmm. And we appreciate it, guys. Get easy.
And can't wait to see you guys in the next spoils, which will probably maybe be Punisher, I think. Yeah.
We'll do Punisher, and then the one coming up is now tomorrow. After this, it's going to be Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars.
Oh my goodness, you're right. And it's going to be. We'll probably get to those, but anyways, we can't wait to see you guys in the next spoils, and good night, everybody.
You guys take it easy.